time of phone attention.
Hello? Hello? I want to be mellow tonight. I want my padded shoulders to fall like this. I want to be mellow. How are you tonight? Is it happening for you? Are you seeing Buddha? Are you seeing Krishna? Are you seeing God? Is it like now? Is it new? Is it 80s? Is it happening? Is it Tylenol? Right now, I feel so this side of Pico. I feel so right now, so Wilshire. I feel so this side of San Diego Freeway. I feel below Sunset. I have tapped into my Bundiness. I can express right now what it's like to drive an Olympic. I feel very topography, very ficus, very LA Weekly, very new wave, very no wave, very boring wave, very no scene, very scene, very love boat. I feel like I'm in the cloud. And I feel good about myself. And angry sounds, angry hustle sounds. Take me back to a peaceful Berlin, Berlin before the Nazis, Berlin 1939, 1931. For one moment I thought it was Sally Bowles, I thought it was the Baron von Pregnitz, who I affectionately know as Kuno. But another story entirely. You like me, yet you're scared, and I can understand.
I thought he was the poet.
The what?
The poet.
Oh, what poet?
The poet we were gonna go shoot.
You must mean that poet Jack Smith.
Right. No,
Ed!
Smith.
Oh, Ed Smith. I'm sorry. How quickly I forget.
How quickly you forget Ed Smith.
Hollywood and Vine. You make me sing, brought on high from the depths. Over and over, I ride an elevator to the office on the 11th floor. And each time it's new, in a boring way, you know, like a power drill, ha ha ha. I face the sliding doors from the outside. In this old building, it's a miracle to make it. Not that I know of anyone who's died this way here. Hey, just because the inspection permit expired over 4.5 years ago doesn't mean it's unsafe to ride. Hell, they don't even break down that often anymore. But the doors move so slowly. That is, one may find it annoying. Yeah, a chance to practice patience. Empirically, a major obstacle is the airline stewardess school on the 5th floor. Now, don't quote me, but it's my theory that they make their money off trade school financial aid. So who knows what's going to happen to them. Besides, I've heard that the airlines prefer to train their flight personnel themselves anyway. The air is usually smoky when the doors open on the 5th floor. I get the feeling the students smoke a lot of cigarettes, and they're always coming and going. I think that perhaps they should get more exercise and take the stairs. Lunch break on Hollywood Boulevard. Had another emergency today. Played Tempest 2 hours to calm down. Smoked a joint as I deserved it. It really did me a lot of good. Set a new Ed Smith record. Got to leave initials on the screen. F-U-K. Mary and her lamb. Mary had a little lamb, its fleece was white as snow, and everywhere that Mary went, the lamb was sure to go. Obviously, an unhealthy relationship.
Do you like what I'm wearing? I'm taking a fashion risk. I have to pee so bad, you don't even know.
Don't use the girls' bathroom.
I will never use the girls' bathroom because I'm a boy. I know that. What is it? Did like a big fat Italian woman go plug up the toilet? A big fat Italian woman plugged up the toilet. You can't go in that place. I've jacuzzied, I've saunaed, I've swam, and I'm on the verge of enema. Anything can happen. My private eyes are watching you. They can see everything. Okay. I want to be a rock star. I want to be Daryl Hall. No, I feel very Pico tonight. I'm getting into it. I feel very mellow, very relaxed. You are beautiful. What's your name? Meredith. Meredith. You're thin. You have bright eyes. I find you terribly attractive. Meredith. cashmere blouse, Meredith in a stocking foot, Meredith standing on the top of a stairwell, Meredith on the dotted line, Meredith, how trippingly it comes off my tongue, Meredith, fire up my loins. Meredith, I will never have you. I just know that you're never going to, like, commit to me. Not to her. Meredith, you divorce your husband, here's the plan, okay? You divorce your husband, and we just move to a Capstone in Canoga Park, and, like, raise modular furniture. And have big overstuffed cushions that are too uncomfortable. Meredith, what do you do for a living? I want to know everything. I want us to just stay up all night, smoke grass, eat Oreos, and express ourselves. What do you do?
An open letter to Erica Jean. Dear Ms. Jean, I've never met you, but I saw you on Tom Snyder one night, so I feel as though I've known you for years, and I've never read any of your books, but the title to Fear of Flying is pretty damn good. Bobby Bankston. Bobby Bankston is a real cool name. It has a rather nice alliterative punch. We sat together in the first grade, which I remember was the grade I was in when the Beatles first played on Ed Sullivan. Bobby Bankston and I, we sat together at a long, low table with little spaces for books and stuff in the first grade, next to each other in the middle of the room. Bobby Bankston and I played Astro Boy together in a grove of eucalyptus trees near the Los Angeles River. Bobby Bankston behind a desk with a nameplate. Bobby Bankston, a name with nice alliterative punch. Bobby Bankston, well, it's the funniest thing. He would write with his right hand too.
I do, because it's like everybody, I'm from LA, and I'm not even gonna lie about it, you know. I used to say, I'm from the upper side of Manhattan. I used to have this joke, my friend Larry Warren and I used to work at Orbex, right? And we always used to affect these New York accents, because we thought if we affected New York accents, we were from New York, and we were, you know, very cool. We were from New York. And then so Larry goes, this woman goes, he's talking like Rhoda, right? Yeah, do you want that band on shirt wrapped, or, you know, just totally affected, right? And this woman goes, oh, you're from New York. I'm from New York. Where are you from? What street? And Larry goes, has never been in New York, does not understand it all. He goes, I don't want to talk about it. But anyway, I think that everybody's so great. There's like an oily schmegma-like thing on the wall. Ooh, comedy is dangerous tonight. I'm going to have diseases, and I'm going to have pee stains, and it's going to be really bad for my impression of Meredith. You'll forgive me. You should see what I drive. A Maverick. A big blue Maverick that has a dent on it that knows your name. Anyway.
Some of them are movie stars, the same cigarette over and over. More than 1/3. Fantasy world. I live in a fantasy world with fantasy thoughts and feelings, hopes and dreams. I don't even know what day it is with fantasy people that I meet. I especially love those fantasy orgasms in fantasy mouths, my fantasy tears, pain, and anguish, the fantasy bile at the back of my throat. It's not my world that's falling apart, it's all of theirs. My mom's and dad's, the people I work with, my friends and neighbors. Ever notice how some things demand your attention, like being shot, like a cock up your ass? I drive a fantasy car. I have so much fantasy money.
Isn't it so bizarre about this? And you laughed about Dada, and I'd like to bring it up again. The Dada thing, the strange, weird thing about my life. I'm 24. A lot of us are the same age, except for the really old people. But an old person chuckles heartily. Is that like, okay, we grew up like, how old are you? 22. What year were you born? 59. Okay, I was born in 57. So it's like, all of a sudden there was this whole capsule of time and it really affected our reality, at least mine. And I just remember that one day that I changed, I knew that I was going to be different because I was sitting there eating some venison chili out of a Melmac bowl, watching Bewitched. And I went in there to get some choo-choo cherry, you know? When I came out, they had switched Darrens. Is that Darren different? Oh, yeah, I read about it in TV Guide. That's Dick Sargent. I mean, it's like you just can't change dicks in midstream, you know?